we're talking about old people and how when they get older they shrink down, and Dad says because gravity's been pulling on them for so long, which is true. I think. Yeah. I don't know the science because I don't do it.
I don't do science either.
But
well, we do know that gravity's stronger in China. So I mean, and Korea, those places.
Yeah.
So,
how long do you think? Because when you're born, you're small. Some people's
you come out
real
small.
small. Mm-hmm. Some people's, not.
But generally, you're under, 15 pounds.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, for your mom.
Y'all wasn't, but never mind that.
Were we big babies?
Well, yeah. I mean,
like
compared to elephant eggs, yeah.
I
You
knew Caleb was.
Yeah.
I knew he was.
But how long do you think the lifespan, or not lifespan, but like at what age do you think old people get back to baby size?
Oh, they'd have to back to baby
like
size.
Benjamin Button?
Yeah, because what I'm saying is some old people cash out at 60, 70, 80. Some of them cash out 100, 101-ish.
But all them, you notice, all them little people, they real skinny.
That's what I'm saying.
They're real short. So
I'm wondering.
That's why I'm staying the way I am, so I can live to be 182.
Exactly. Now what if 141 is the amount of years it takes for you to go from small baby, adult, small baby?
I think that's probably, if it's probably between 140 and 160.
Yeah.
I'd guess.
Probably. How old was the oldest guy in the Bible?
Methuselah.
969.
Yeah.
Methuselah, 969 years
He
old.
was traveling around in people's pockets and shit.
Oh, yeah, he had to be.
Yeah.
Like Stuart Little, like Methuselah Little,
Yeah, he turned all the way back into a seaman, I bet.
Went all the way back to the OG times.
Yeah. Well.
No, I think that's probably a good guess. Probably somewhere around 150.
So how does it? So when you die, we do talk about dead people a lot. Dad pointed that out last week. And it's always me who leads us there.
Well,
so.
see, they can't retaliate. They can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
They ain't gonna
But
sit up.
when you have to be living to keep shrinking.
Yeah,
because
at that point you're just decomposing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what you have to do is we had to find a way to preserve
to make us live longer.
Yeah. Yeah, that one seems like it might not work.
Well, that takes a lot
of research.
I'm not doubting Earl's ability, but Earl seems more of a mechanical ability than a physiological.
Or magic.
Yeah, I didn't do so well in the medical field.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking that we need to find someone who can extend the life of people. We need to talk to the Lord, probably.
Yeah, probably the Lord.
And get him to just
go straight to the top.
Actually, you know what? That's a good point, because when you think about it, if you get to heaven, hopefully, when you get there, you think
you teetering.
You're gonna see all these things, all these stuff you've never seen. You're gonna see new colors and hear new sounds.
Yeah.
But where it's like, I wonder if like every afternoon there's like a Q&A session with the Lord.
I mean, you think about
maybe not every afternoon, but
I mean, like eternity's, a long while.
Yeah.
So you're going to have time to ask a lot of questions.
Right.
And hopefully he's willing to give you those answers.
I wonder if
you ask him, what's the name of that color? Or, you know.
Yeah, or like, have you ever thought about this? Riddle me this.
Or like when you was building rhinos, why'd you put that big horn on his head?
Yeah, what was like the
why'd you shave that baboon's eye?
Yeah.
See, there you go.
And eventually he gets tired of answering. He's like, don't question me.
Yeah,
He's
like,
actually, you know what?
At some point, he's going to get tired of these questions and go, guys, you're in heaven. Yeah. Enjoy it and move on.
Stop asking questions.
Yeah.
Go out there and figure it out. Go out and see what we got here.
Yeah, leave that old life behind you.
Quit asking so damn many questions.
So what were you going to riddle us?
I was going to say, have you ever thought about, like, maybe yellow to me isn't yellow to you? Because everybody else, everybody sees through their own lens.
Okay.
So
yeah,
maybe that's a question you can ask and be like, hey, what's true green? what's real green?
Do you think it has like the Pantone color palette number?
Yeah, except it's way longer.
Very,
very.
It's like
I think of that every time I come to a red light. Well, yellow, is it green, red? Am I seeing?
I ain't.
I'm looking through my own lens.
I'll
and
do
them
that.
other people, they not.
I'll question it too. I'll run a red light and I'll be like, I think that was green.
Mm-hmm. Well, down there in Florida, they got them instead of like up and down, they got them sideways.
Yeah, just tricking people.
Yeah, I was like, these are all green now.
But I wonder if you ask that question, if you're like, hey, Lord, what,
Mr. Lord.
Yeah, you have to raise your hand.
At what age number do people shrink back to baby size? And I can kind of picture him going, what?
Yeah, he's like, what?
Like, and then I do my thing where my hand did,
Of
and
all the questions you could have asked,
Yeah.
you choose to ask this question?
Right.
Well, then when you did that, he was be like, you don't have to explain it. Like, I know
No, I
exactly
got it.
what you
I
meant.
get what
Like,
you
I know
mean.
what you meant.
you can put your hand down now. You don't have to keep doing this. Like, all right. But I wonder if he's got
You
like a
got it.
PowerPoint that he shows.
Or maybe that's just what he hands you. He's like, here you go.
Yeah.
Figure it's on a flash drive.
Yeah.
Your question's in here.
Right.
I've been asked before.
It was in the welcome pamphlet. Did you not read it?
Did you not read the guide?
It was on the new guest handbook
Yeah.
you got when you got here. But yeah, and I could see him being like, well, but I wonder if it's like a PowerPoint that he shows. I hope not. Or if he actually just, goes, let's look at this one. And it's like a
hologram.
yeah,
Like
a new baby. And you see its whole life right then. He's like, we're going to extend this one's warranty. He's going to be 147 and watch him shrink down. I'm like, cool.
Then he gets to 3 foot tall. It's like,
Yeah.
See, that's as far down as you can get.
Yeah.
Because your bone mass or something like that.
Yeah.
He'd
And I'm
probably
like,
have a
well,
good
this
answer.
didn't go the way I wanted it to. Can I ask another question?
One more follow-up question.
Follow-up question.
Next.
Yeah, no, it's 7 million people here. We gotta.
Yeah, we got to go on to the next one.
Where's the rest of the people? He's like, whew,
Huh?
that's not my call.
They
That's
had
up to
their
them.
choice.
Yeah, yeah. That's up to them.
Speaking of that, I heard.
In the cafe.
No, I didn't go to cafe this week, but I did hear a lady. I forgot where I was at in one of the stores, but anyway, she'd met another woman in there. I guess they was both shopping or whatever. And they
Probably
was talking
Walmart.
about church and.
Oh, yeah, well, definitely Walmart.
And the one woman said, I was in the hospital all week, 2 weeks ago, and the preacher never come see me one time in the hospital. Not once.
Mm.
And the other lady asked us, how many people we got in church, enrolled in church? Well, we over 10,000. Maybe that's the reason the preacher didn't come and see you, just didn't get to you.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, yeah, think about that. I mean, he got all these people to go see, and
Well,
he
that's
didn't come see you. Bless your heart.
Come see you in the dang hospital nowadays.
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah, you can't.
That's the
get in
answer,
there.
COVID.
Yeah,
You know, that's-
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Get with the times, Janice.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. When you get a flock that big, you got to damn hire some farm hands to
Yeah, you got to get some,
do
other,
some of the work.
other staffers out there.
Boy, I seen some farm hands this past week that make you scratch your head.
Mm-mm.
We went up to, I won't give names so they don't give. Well, we went to a business up
Yep.
in Long Creek,
Mm-hmm.
and the chief helper,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I think he rode the short bus.
Oh, I probably met him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You probably know him.
Yeah.
He's probably well known in Long Creek.
Yeah. There was a feller that worked up there a long time who rode a moped, and his name, I forgot his name, but it was like Thunder Pig or something. Yeah. And
That was,
and he passed
That was
away,
given
but I
names?
always thought that's weird. A lot of people go by nicknames in rural communities.
mm-hmm.
And everybody knows, it's not, I know he rides that moped. No, his name's, Thundercat or whatever.
Thunder Pig.
Yeah, Thunder Pig. And
Thunder Pig. That's Thunder Pig there. He rides a moped.
yeah,
Yeah, we used to have a
moped guy?
guy that lived near us. His name was Sal Belly.
Sal Belly.
Sal Belly.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, everybody knew his name too. I mean,
bet
they
you he
knew
was on
Sal
some
Belly.
type of
They didn't know his
registry.
name, but they knew his Sal Belly.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people like that, that you got nicknames.
Yeah.
And you ain't got a clue what their name
Oh, I
is.
worked with
No.
a bunch of people that had all kind of nicknames, and I never knew what their real name was.
Yeah. Squat, stump.
Wrench.
I worked
Yeah.
with
Old wrench.
squirrels and dang possums and just all kind of nicknames.
Yeah, well, I think those was that back in your DNR days?
No, this was
Oh, okay.
Duke Energy
I
days.
got you. Okay. So these were actual nicknames. I thought you were working with animals, and you were like, "That's just his nickname."
No, these were people that had animal nicknames.
Speaking of that, I was wondering. I thought about it this week, and I thought about y'all because I thought you guys will know. Maybe.
Speaking mostly Earl.
I was gonna say yeah.
Yeah. Y'all remember in Alice in Wonderland, the movie?
Nope.
Okay.
I remember there was a movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So you'll remember when I start talking, but they had that fella's waving at you with his antennas.
Oh wow, he's alive.
Yeah. You gonna take care of him, or you just gonna?
I thought he was dead.
No, he's living.
He was sleeping when you saw him.
That temporarily.
Yep.
Get up just to make sure I get him.
There you go. Oh yeah, you kind of got him.
No, he's dead.
All right.
Now, the danger of that cricket was what?
That's a spider cricket. Don't get it twisted. He is very dangerous because when you have a cricket that makes sex to a spider.
Oh yeah, he's up for anything.
Yeah, you
Take on
don't want
each
to. You don't
job.
want to get involved with them.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And he was over there with his antennas, like, "Come on, bitch,
Well, he was.
come on."
Now he's now he's resting
Anyway,
in peace.
I was wondering, in Alice in Wonderland, it's basically about drugs, I think, but
It's like one big LSD trip, I think.
yeah,
Or-
but they had a. You have to help me out here because I don't really remember because I saw this movie once.
I got you.
At some point in the movie, Alice goes through a little door, and she is at a magical tea party.
Oh yeah. I remember that now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering if there's like a recipe somewhere for that tea, because I'm thinking we should bottle it and sell it. Because apparently, if you took a sip of that tea, your whole world changed. You were seeing new colors.
Mm-hmm.
You were hearing new sounds.
I remember
tea
they had
mixed
a
with some
a
DMT
rabbit
or
on there
something.
too. Rabbit name
DMT.
was his name was Josh, and he'd run around and say, "I'm late all
Yeah.
the time."
Yep.
So you take one sip of that tea, and now you partying with a rabbit with bad time management skills,
Bad teeth also.
with a
Super English.
with a dwarf who's just there.
Yeah, and your spoons and your knives jump up and dance with
Yeah, and a grandfather clock who's talking to you.
you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
there
see,
was
they got a factory that makes that tea in Lynchburg, Virginia.
yeah.
No, Lynchburg, Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah. And Lynchburg sounds like they should have renamed it.
Yeah, if that hadn't been.
They
Yeah.
might have been doing other things before they started
Yeah.
making whiskey.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm wondering if you could. What's the tea that people drink?
Iced.
DMT.
No.
Sweet.
No, it's the ones that the
Green.
India, the Native Americans.
DMT.
No, it's
It's a drug.
Oolong.
No. I
You
know
know-
what you're talking about.
no. He knows it.
Um,
He knows it. Hell, he probably got a bottle of it in his car.
drank some this morning.
It's something that kind of gives you this. So maybe someone's already figured out how to bottle it, or maybe steep it.
I know what tea you're talking about.
Anyway,
Magic tea.
yeah, it's like cat whisker or something.
Yeah, cat whisker.
So I don't think that has cat whiskers in it, but it sounds like
You
cat
stir
whisker.
it with a cat whisker. I
Okay,
think. So
but you
get-
take one sip of that and you want another planet.
Mhm.
Your ass done went to Jupiter, and you partying with a grandfather clock, a dwarf, a rabbit who
Late
can't tell
rabbit.
time,
Spoon
Johnny
and a
Depp
knife.
and some face paint.
yes,
And some saucers.
yeah, some saucers that keep spilling your tea everywhere.
Yeah.
And there was a cat, like a
Cheshire.
Cheshire cat.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Or
he was
pronounced it
on
right.
he was on drugs.
Well, that cat was obese.
Was it on drugs or was it like trying to entice her to like, hey?
No, I think that he was trying to entice her to like do something.
He was
but I
either on
forget-
drugs or he was a sex offending cat.
Well, he was probably both,
Yeah,
to be honest, because the way he smiled was just.
Skillet's a fucking sex
Nobody-
offender.
I think that one should have been in Alice in Wonderland.
Jesus Christ.
He would have been a good addition.
Yeah, it'd fit right in with all the weirdos.
Yeah. But
Is he moving the couch? Or
He's gonna start vacuuming in a minute.
Hey, Lord.
Sounds like he's playing quarters up there with himself.
yeah. But I was thinking we should bottle that tea.
Mm-hmm.
But then I
some
thought,
pretty good money off that.
yeah,
But then Arizona would, buy the license from us and charge like 89 cents a can, and then it would be, just go
Right.
downhill from there.
well, they would just,
Mix it with lemonade and call it an Arnie Cheshire.
So no, I didn't go to the diner this week.
That's a shame that you ain't got any story to tell, but it's good that you didn't have to suffer through it.
Well, yeah, that's right. And I did go by it, but I restrained myself and said, "Oh, keep on going." So I slowed down to about 85 and eased by it. I did wave at it when I went by.
As long as
I waved at a dog. I was on 85, and there's a dog in the front seat of a car or a truck. I waved at that dog. And you know what he did? He did like that at me.
Yeah.
they acknowledge.
He smelled my hand or something.
he knew it. Speaking of dogs, what, you guys familiar with like dog bite suits?
Dog bite suits.
Yeah.
Like
Dog bite suit,
Zoot
basically.
suit?
what was it? A vest and pants and what?
Zoot suit riot.
Mm.
Right.
Dog suit, I think, is like a bomb suit except without the head.
Yeah, it's basically for like training dogs to like bite people. And you put on this suit. You've seen it like with police officers train, dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking today on the way here, as a matter of fact, it's a good question for all of us because the answer is probably going to be different. If you had to be put in a dog suit, what type of dog do you think would, make you tap out? Would take you down and make you say, no, get him off? Because for me, I think it would have to be like a quick Mastiff.
Like a fast Mastiff.
Yeah, or like a German Shepherd from Germany.
Fast Mast.
Not some kind of crossbreeded half-assed German Shepherd around here. A legit one.
Yeah.
Or
full-blooded German.
Yeah. Or like
Shepherd.
what's that other big dog?
Great Dane.
No, I can handle a Great Dane. They're kind of goofy. I got one.
Got one at home, don't you?
Yeah. Like a boxer Great Dane. I can handle him all day. Hell, I'd just put a leash on him and take him home. But like a Mastiff, because they got a lot of weight behind them.
Malamute.
A what?
Yeah.
Malamute.
No, we're talking about dogs, not mules. I don't think a mule's going to catch me. Maybe.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, good point. It'll catch me. It probably will never catch Earl. But like a Mastiff or like a,
One of those ones that has the keg underneath his neck.
Saint Bernard.
No, he'll never catch me.
No, Saint Bernard could catch you.
Like a healthy one maybe.
Yeah.
But most of them are just taking food home.
Well, I think that's their to-go box.
Yep.
Is with that little keg underneath their chin.
Or like I was just thinking of a damn dog. But it would have to be a big dog to like take me down, or we're not talking about trained police dogs. We're talking about just regular run-of-the-mill ass dogs, from if they opened up the pound down here. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
If they opened
Mad
up
dog.
the animal shelter and said, all right, here's what we're going to do. You guys, we got dog suits that'll fit all of you. And what we're going to do is we're going to release one dog at a time and see which one takes you down.
Dachshund take me down.
Dotson?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He take me down.
What are those ones that have the they look like a Great Dane but they got the pointy ears and they look real menacing?
Pensioners.
Doberman Pinscher.
Yeah, maybe a Doberman Henchman.
A Doberman or a... Fuck, I just forgot it again. Damn. I have dementia.
That's not a dog.
I think a Doberman is like a mix between a deer and a dog.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
No, a Rottweiler. That would be one that would take me down.
Yeah, Rottweiler would probably.
Rottweiler, Mastiff, like an angry Mastiff, or a Doberman. Yeah, because they would take you down. The thing about it is the faster they run, the harder they're going to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's what you got to think about.
Mhm.
Like a big, a fat Mastiff might not be able to, number one, catch you, but number two,
Yeah.
even if they did,
It's just going to weigh you down.
yeah.
I'm talking about if we started and they said, okay, run. First of all, I'm going to be like, what?
You got to realize if
How
you got
far?
this big dog suit on,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna run very fast or very far.
You're going to waddle.
Going to look like the
Waddle.
Michelin
We ain't
Man.
gonna run very
Bounce.
fast or very far without a dog suit.
No.
Touche.
I'm thinking one of those would take me down. Probably the same kind of dog would take you down. You said a Dotson. I feel like
Yeah.
that's just going to trip you up.
Well, that's basically what it's gonna
It's
That's all
do.
you got to do.
Yeah, that's all he's got to
Get
do.
around your feet and take
Yeah.
you down.
Then gets in my face and licking me and stuff. You
Yeah.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Earl,
Quit.
you have a dog
quit.
that you think could take you down?
I think it'd be Basset Hound.
Okay. Now, would it be the same concept of Dad? It's just going to trip you up?
just
And
gonna get
it's
in the
gonna
damn
get in the
way
way.
and then be all over you, and it just be a man. Damn ears flopping everywhere.
yeah.
Drool
Yeah.
going everywhere.
Freaking
When I thought about this, I thought about me first, and I thought, no, it had to be like a Rottweiler or something, just latch on and weigh me down, take me down, scrape my face up. Same thing with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to thinking, well, like a lean, boxer or something could probably take Dad down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought about Earl, and I
You went
thought,
straight to Chihuahua, didn't you?
no, no. If they could let 1,000 Chihuahuas loose, and we could kill half of them before any of them got to us. I could, no joke, and I'm not saying I've done this, and I'm not saying I haven't. I could punt a Chihuahua about 45 yards.
That's not even trying. That's not even like holding him and dropping him.
No, that's
like
just-
straight off. Not
Yeah.
even off a tee.
Yeah, him running, me catching him in stride, launching him. I did it with that field rat that one time. I was running barefoot through a field, and a rat I was going this way, and it was coming this way, and it just happened to catch me in stride. There it went.
That's what happens when you run that stop sign.
Yeah.
Rat.
And but I thought so. I thought about me, then I thought about you, and then I thought a boxer could probably take down Dad. And then I thought about Earl. And for whatever reason, I just pictured in my mind Earl in a dog suit, and they said, "All right, run." And Earl takes off running, and Earl's nimble.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's fast, but I know he's nimble.
Well, I feel like if anybody can run fast in a dog suit, it'd be you, Earl.
Yeah, out of the four of us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Earl takes off running, and they let a damn like a Doberman go, and it's catching up with Earl, but it doesn't like just run and jump and bite onto the arm of Earl.
Nah.
It just launches itself and just tackles him from behind. Like that's how I pictured that one going down.
And that's probably pretty accurate.
Yeah, it probably happened that
And
way.
then I thought, we'd have to get to him quickly because Earl slide right out of that suit.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
the dog would be just biting the suit.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
especially
At
if
that
he's in
point.
one of our suits.
Oh, yeah.
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 Earl would walk over there and light up a cigarette. Watch him.
But I thought that it would be funny to do that, and I don't have it lined up, but I could get it lined up if we wanted to do it.
I mean, I'd be down.
Yeah.
I'd be
let's
down
just-
for it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm
be
busy that day. Whatever day you got lined up, I'm gonna be busy.
That's like a new Olympic sport. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be cool.
That would be like the what was the cartoon with? It had a bunch of cartoon characters doing the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Like Scooby Doo was on it, and the Josie and the Pussycats were on it.
Nah,
Is that what
I
they're called?
remember That must have been
That
past
must
my
have been
time
like an
watching
episode of
cartoons.
Scooby Doo.
Oh no!
We
This
must
was-
have turned 18.
Yeah.
No, this was it was the Laugh Olympics.
Ah,
You remember that?
like Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that came out in the 70s or 80s.
No,
90s or 1000s.
maybe 90s.
Well,
you know.
No.
and
It was after Mentor Earl turned 18.
Yeah,
So-
we'd
Yeah.
kind of grown up by then. Cartoons wasn't the big thing anymore.
hell, I'll watch cartoons now. If somebody cranks up one.
Yeah.
Well, we do too.
If it's the good old ones, now,
Yeah.
I'll some good old Looney Tunes and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But this new stuff they got,
Yeah.
just,
I also thought about a TV show that I thought I would pitch to you guys to see if you might want to be a part of it, Earl.
Or we
what
gotta
have I
have you
got
on
to do
board.
now?
Yeah. So basically, it's this. There's two different shows, and I thought one of them could be a hit. The first show is adopting good kids. When people, and I haven't practiced this pitch, so it's on the fly. When people decide, hey, we need to adopt, what do? Look for orphanages online. Look at third world countries to see what's happening. You know,
See what's available.
What's going on? Yeah, inventory.
and that is a good idea that you just gave me. We could set up a cars.com for orphans.
They probably already have it. Let's be honest.
Good, yeah.
You know.
If they don't,
I mean,
they
I don't
should.
know. Yeah, I mean,
Right.
Let's,
Check into that. And but
I
was
better
thinking,
yet, a Carvana for kids. You
Yeah.
know, like you know, they'll be. You pick one out and just put that big gold coin in there, and here it comes. You know,
But I was thinking that most of the time when they adopt either a baby that you don't know a lot about yet, you know, who can't sell himself.
yeah, I mean, basically, you're just
Yeah.
buying, you know, the thought of,
Yeah.
you know, him growing up into a good person.
Right. Or they buy like a troubled boy, you know, who's not well, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he's either got in trouble and they had to give him away, or he, you know, was born into drugs or from drugs and they had to give him away.
With drugs
or just a
in the
bad
system.
kid.
Yeah,
I mean,
bad
you know,
kid. That's
you know.
who's getting adopted.
Yeah.
But I thought, what if we set up a service? No, not a service. A TV show that said, "Hey, we're going to highlight the good ones. Like, you know, this is a first round draft pick kid.
Yeah.
You know, now hey, you guys want to, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you guys want to adopt a child? Great, wonderful.
Awesome.
Here's the selection you have. You know, you have Timothy. Timothy does well in school. He's in 3rd grade. He can color inside the lines.
Yep.
He gets good, decent, you know, marks at school.
The teachers like him.
The teachers like him. He's well behaved. He's
on-
well mannered.
He's on his reading level.
Yeah,
Correct.
He's close to his reading level.
Yeah.
He can do. He loves sports, but the sports are soccer and bowling.
and,
you know.
and he's learning how to play the violin.
Yes,
So
yes, but he's playing it like a fiddle.
Sick.
So that's option 1. Option 2 is Darwin, and
Oh, yeah.
and Darwin is not on the level of Timothy, but Darwin loves the outdoors. He loves to go get in water, like bathtubs,
He
swimming
likes doing
pools,
chores.
lakes. Yeah,
Which chores is his favorite thing.
he does chores. He'll sweep. He can also work the vacuum mildly,
Mm-hmm.
and he gets decent grades in school, but not great. And he doesn't color inside the lines well.
Mm-hmm.
And then option 3 is Tabitha. And Tabitha is a troublemaker. And she has a good heart.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly. They've checked it at the doctor's office. You know, it confirmed it's good. And, and Tabitha is on reading level, but she's behind in math.
and does not color in the lines.
And she doesn't even like coloring books. Mm-mm. She's a homebody. She's an orphan body. She stays at the orphanage, and she loves to cook, but only in an easy bake oven.
I'm starting to think there's a reason why nobody's ever posed this show before.
Hold on now. That's the opening scene.
I start saying you ain't got to the good part yet.
Yeah. Then you go meet the kids, and then they have an interaction. They're like, "Hey, first kid, whatever I said his name was,
Mm-hmm.
you
Timothy.
know, I like sports too. Do you like football?" He's like, "No, I like bowling." And they're like, "All right, let's go meet Derwin."
Mm-hmm.
Derwin, I love whatever you love, you know. And then they're like, "Okay, great." And then it's just like home hunters, you know, basically, or house hunters. Show you these 3, and then they, you know, what is it when they get together?
Deliberate.
Deliberate and eliminate.
Yep. And they're like, all right, well, kid 1 has good, you know, he's obviously top notch. Kid 2 could use some work, but he's on his way. Tabitha
yeah.
is, you know, she's going to need a lot of help. Do we want to take on a project?
Mm-hmm. Is it like like this is a project you're going to have to see through for the next 15 years?
Yes.
So
Yeah. And so, and then they come back and they have all 3 kids sitting there, and they're like, all right, Smith family, which child do you want to adopt? And they're like, well, after much deliberation, we've decided to go with
Derwin.
mm-hmm.
We just go in the middle of the road here.
Yeah.
It's like extreme.
We're gonna play it
extreme home
safe.
makeover. What
Yeah.
is it? They pull that bus out from behind, like, oh, it's Derwin.
Yeah,
it's Derwin.
Derwin's cheering, you know, he's got his bowling ball with him.
He got his damn suitcase. I'm coming home.
You know, and then it, you know, we follow up later, you know, and it's just a quick, like, brief shot of him. It's like Timothy got adopted 6 days later by another family.
Now he's in rehab.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Tabitha is still waiting for adoption.
Yeah, she's still holding that hope.
Yeah.
Like,
And I think it would be like what is a story, like a heartwarming story?
Yeah, well, you could do it to where you give like each kid like $5,000 in like a college fund.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you know if they go to
you got to give them something.
Yeah, you got to give them something to make them want to come on the show. Because I mean, even if it's they don't have something, it's basically like just publicizing them either getting shows or.
I think that's really the whole. I think you give the parents the money to put in a college fund, or you put it in a college fund, give it to the adopting family. Mm-hmm. The kids don't get anything other than the opportunity to be adopted.
Yeah.
Well,
that's probably enough.
Yeah. That's option one. Option two is just like you said.
Option two, or is this a different show now?
Yeah, this is a different show. Different show.
Well, let me get Earl's thoughts on that first show.
Yeah, Earl, what do you think about that?
Well, I'm thinking that you're probably going to get a lot of pushback from some of these organizations that stream about everything. It ain't just
PETA.
Yeah, you
the PETA form of whatever it is for orphanage kids.
There's going to be a lot of pushback. Now it might go over. I'm not saying it's a bad idea.
Well, that's the thing. Like
I'm just
I think
saying it's
tossing
going to
in
be
money.
controversial at best.
Yes.
Well, all thing that show's doing is promoting adopting orphanage kids.
Yeah.
Or
I
could see playing devil's advocate, I could see where it's like promoting, the good kids, but then also it's kind of like you're putting shine on the bad kids.
Right. You're labeling these people right off the bat without a true background history. I mean, the show would take forever if you had to go through and
do a background check.
Yeah, bring everybody up to where they are today, and
that's a good point.
It'd be controversial.
You could make like a season out of like the first episode.
But that might be but what makes it the big hit is the fact that it is controversial. So
could be.
I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just throwing it out there. I think it'd be controversial.
That one is more along the lines of your specialty, I think, because you've adopted a number of cats, and you could kind of be the showrunner on that one and make it go.
So how's Tabitha doing?
Yeah. Well, when you adopt cats,
he's 2 for 3 is what he's getting.
Yeah, basically, I'm 2 for 3. 2 for 3. One of them was in poor health. Man, they don't tell you that when you adopt them.
That's Tamitha.
That's Tabitha. Yeah,
she's not doing good.
Yeah.
All right, that's option one for show. 2 shows. One of these we're going to have to do. I think that one's going to. All right, option 2. Is what is it called? Extreme Home Makeover.
Yes.
Where basically they go in and they find a poor family, or like a down on their luck family, and they're like, hey, you had a hurricane blew your house over. We're going to come in and build you a new one. What do you like to do? What do you like? They get all the details, and then they go build them a new house in a week. We're going to do something similar, but we're going to only remodel one room at a nursing home.
I already like it. Like it.
Remodeling a room at a nursing home.
I knew you'd like it.
Yeah.
And this is more along your line. You have to kind of run this one. So we...
a lot of people
well,
my dearest friend.
We actually need you to do the work, but because we don't know.
Yeah, we can't contract out anything.
Yeah, not
we
yet.
better
Not
think about this.
We're on a shoestring budget.
So we go to it. We pick a nursing home. I would probably just draw it out of a hat or something.
Yeah, just
pick one.
Phone book.
Yeah. We pick a nursing home and we go and we meet some of the
residents.
Yeah, I was going to call them prisoners,
Yes.
but. Yeah.
Yes.
We meet some of the
Either
people
or.
that live there, but then we have to determine who gets the renovation. And then it kind
how
of
we going to determine that now?
Well,
this is where the show's going to get interesting. You're going to have to.
That's right.
Exactly. They can somehow they get nominated. There's 3 people, right? Because that's what all shows do. There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
3 kids, 3 oldies. We go in and we meet the 3 contestants. And they're whatever. They're trying to sell themselves, but, who knows. We can't do one with Alzheimer's because they're never going to find their way back to their room.
Yes.
And if we change everything,
yeah,
they're not going to be appreciative.
Yes.
We
not
can't.
Their fault. They're just not.
Yeah. We also can't do it based on
Age.
Yeah. We can't do the oldest person because they're not going to be around long enough to enjoy it.
We won't get finished in time.
Yeah, and that would ruin the whole damn show.
Yeah,
So
no,
let me
that
get
would
this
be a
right.
plot
So
twist right there.
No real old people.
Yeah.
And nobody with dementia.
Yeah,
Because if you change their room up, it'll mess them up.
Yeah.
You just can't
Yeah, it's for
never
them.
find
really.
their way home.
yeah.
It's for them.
Yeah.
And so we basically have to pick like a middle of the road, like older person. You know, someone
75 and under.
there have to be an age range.
I was
Like
gonna
if
say,
they
I think
get
I think
past
maybe you would
75,
have to like look at the health too, because like
Yeah.
some people live to like 99,
Yeah.
and they're fine. But then you got some, fat 60s.
these are a lot of the, now.
69-year-olds.
These sound like more work than I thought about.
Well, no, I think the process of like weeding out the contestants is going to be the hardest part.
We
yeah.
could subcontract that with like somebody like
Survey
23andMe or something.
Yeah, just have like a checklist you send out and like, okay, if your nomination doesn't fit these, don't nominate them.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway, so then we go in and we tell them, hey, Geraldine, you won. We're going to renovate your room. And it's not going to be a complex renovation because all the rooms are the same.
Mm-hmm.
And you can only do so much with a 12 by 12 room, And so we go in and we take out the shag carpet and we put in laminate wood flooring.
Oh, sick.
And then we take out the shit bed, hospital bed that you crank up with an electric one, and we make like a parking space. We paint a parking space on the ground for like her Jazzy.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. Give
And
her like
we
a
mount-
new 32-inch TV.
we mount the TV on the wall and voice activate it so she can say "Wheel of Fortune" and it comes on.
Yes.
And it's basically
like
Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, or Price is Right.
Golden Girls.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was going to say basically anything on TV Land or the local channels.
yeah.
Anything there.
And so and then we do like a big surprise, but we can't put like a bus in front of the room because a bus won't fit in there. So we put like a shower curtain up.
Yeah, you put we hold two ends of a shower curtain and
Yeah.
then just move, this way.
Yeah. But the show's not about Gladys or whoever I said. The show's more about us doing the work. Earl doing the work.
Yeah, Earl doing the work. Let's be honest.
We'll help, but we're not going to be much help.
Yeah. I was like,
So those are my two show ideas that I think we could get off the ground, one of them. And I wanted to see which one you guys thought would be the better show.
Boy, that's a tough choice.
Yeah, that's
there.
a tough one.
Yeah,
That's a tough
I'm like you.
I stayed up till about 2 o'clock this morning figuring them out, and I didn't do a good job of it.
Well,
Do you have
I'm
the
kind of
palette
against
ready?
the nursing home because I don't want to be around them old people, that much.
Yeah, I'm afraid if I get in a nursing home, they ain't gonna let me out.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
so
think I
we're-
live there.
All right, so you guys are saying do the orphan show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they a lot more fun.
Okay. What do you think?
I like the idea of the orphan show, but the problem is that's going to be because you're going to have, like unsolved mysteries where at the end
Yeah.
they're like update.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to do that like every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like update. He's fine. Update. He got good grades.
Yeah.
Update. They
He's
gave
in
him back.
jail.
Yeah.
So it's not. I think I like that one, but I think the older person one would number one have more improvised, not necessarily needed to be scripted stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because old people will keep you on your damn toes.
Yeah, but think of all the updates you're gonna have there. Update. Gladys never
Yeah.
saw the final product.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. That would be the saddest part. But then you could also just get another Gladys.
Oh yeah, because they
Get one.
Yeah.
That's the backup plan. You get one with dementia to be the backup. So she's like, "Oh, this new room," and then it is a new room to her, but
Every
she
day.
didn't know it was actually for Gladys.
Yeah. Yeah, she thought.
Or either that,
Yeah.
Geraldine's gonna go in her room. You renovated. And every time she goes in there, she thinks it's been renovated again.
Yep.
Every time.
Yep.
So you're
Or-
updating Geraldine every day.
Well, when one of them expires, we don't even have to do a new room.
Just
we
move
just
them in.
Move somebody else
person
in there.
into the room. So
Yeah.
I think there's more, long-term opportunity with the old people, but not necessarily lifespan.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
But now, if you did this orphanage deal, like if you went to another country, like, I don't know, Chad over in Africa or something, and did it from there. Now, I'm thinking, well, first of all, we don't know how to speak Chad. do we?
No.
So,
No, I don't
So-
have a Columbia shirt that would make me speak Chad.
And then I would imagine, I've never been there, but I would imagine over in Chad, all the little
Children.
they are similar in social status and
Yeah.
so
Yeah, economic
picking one of those
disparity.
out might be different. Now the other thing is, I'm not sure over in Chad that they might just not give you the kid. You know,
Yeah.
Well,
They
yeah,
might not
that-
understand the concept of the show.
Yeah, that
Right.
might be a lot
Yeah.
more responsibility. You
So,
know,
like,
a lot more
you know-
liability, frankly.
Yeah.
so over there, I guess if one of the kids is gonna be adopted, his mom and daddy's hugging him and whatever and saying, "Here's my kid." Over there, it might be different. They'd be pushing the kid, saying, clapping for him.
Yeah.
like,
You're
"Yeah,
like,
you
go,
won."
go,
Go, you
So,
got this.
I mean,
Yeah. I think that the old people show, like you said, would be more of a I was going to say feel good story, but if they die, that's not going to feel good. It could
well,
be,
it's that's a good point. You know, and I don't know how many episodes you're thinking about doing, but every episode you just follow that person till they
Expire.
expire.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks later you got Gladys or going in Geraldine's room there, and she's driving her Jazzy and parking in Geraldine's spot
Yep.
there.
Yep.
You follow her for a couple weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, ever how long till.
They expire.
And then here comes Claude,
Yeah.
Claude driving his Jazzy, parking
like
in
that
there.
one room will be super nice. So,
Yeah.
it'll make everybody feel good, even though somebody expired.
It's
Yeah.
basically just going to be building a single hospice room in the nursing home.
Yes.
And nobody wants to do that.
Well,
That's
listen,
Well,
you're
if you
gonna
put
get-
it like that.
in these old people's house, they don't have much to look forward to,
Yeah.
in these places. So I'm like you, build this big nice room, and they know that whoever won first, they started it, but when they expire, they're gonna have a raffle and see
Yeah.
who wins the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
and
maybe
that's
it
the
would
feel
be
good part.
Maybe it would be like a competition. You could turn that into a competition because you got somebody who you got Jeffrey over there who's actually pretty in pretty good health to even be in a nursing home, and he's like, well, I'm going to win.
Yeah.
Because I can have this room for another 2-3 years.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it. I'm going to be the one who doesn't, just go a couple weeks. So maybe you could turn it also into like a competition.
Yeah.
Maybe,
People love competitions, dude. Maybe we could do. Maybe that's what we should do. We should do like
old people total wipeout. I've thought about that too.
yeah, like old people ninja warrior.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
What about old people dog suits?
Oh,
There we go.
You can survive the.
well, my God, just
You get the
that-
room.
What you would
I
have
was
to
gonna
do
say,
is
you get
though
so
on that
many
deal,
bruises through the dog suits.
you would have to get the person in the dog suit, the older person, 83 years old in the dog suit. All right, now you got to find a dog that's 83 years old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
like the
So
equivalent.
that dog's 83 chases that 83-year-old. Now let's make it a little more even there. So
Yeah.
now they get to choose like you want this Doberman's 83 or it's Chihuahua that's 83.
There'd be
So-
so many liability waivers we'd have to have for that.
Oh,
My
oh,
God,
yeah.
that'd be
It's
crazy.
going to be. But it does sound like a better show than both of the ones I pitched.
I mean, the thought was good. I'm just saying, if we tweaked it a little, both of them could be good.
Yeah.
But you don't want it to turn into, just a, damn crapshoot for who's, either getting adopted or who's getting, their death room.
Maybe we could do it like this. Maybe you remember that show where they did the family swap?
Yeah,
Like
wife
one
swap.
of the
Yeah.
Maybe we could do it that way with old people and orphans.
life swap, life swap. Oh yeah.
Yeah, now
like
we
it.
on to something
I
right
like
there.
it.
Life swap.
Life
I like
swap.
that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and the orphan
Hey,
gets
yeah.
a room, gets breakfast, lunch, dinner, probably better than they have at the orphanage. Let's be honest.
And gets a
Let's be
bunch of
honest.
people loving on him all the time.
Yeah, I mean, my
Yeah.
God, he's the center of attention in the damn old
all the
folks' home.
time.
This actually could work out good, and the old person gets to go in and live, young again.
Yeah.
That's the show. That's what we're doing. This
Okay.
is it. Life
There we
swap.
go.
Old people with orphans.
Yeah.
Elderly orphan swap.
I think about the.
We'll work on the name.
We'll workshop the name a little
What
more.
kind of
but-
advertising people are we going to line up for this show?
Oh, but what also would be funny is if they had
Depends.
to swap like clothes too.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they had to wear like the same type of outfits, like the kids and like some
Yeah.
suspenders and stuff, and then the old person's in like the little hat and stuff. That'd be funny.
Depends. Crayola, Nerf guns.
Well, a lot of those are mutually exclusive for old people and orphans as well.
And you're going to blend them. Clorox, because there's going to be stains.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
There's got to be so many stains. My God.
There's gonna be stains.
Yeah, lots of things.
See, this is why we troubleshoot. This is why we
Figure this stuff out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Eventually we'll come across something that's life swap.
Basically, this segment has been spitballing with you boys.
Yep. That's it.
Speaking of
You know?
spitballing, I was thinking, I didn't stop at the diner this week. I guess I told you.
Yeah, we knew you
so.
did.
But I was
You
thinking.
hadn't told any stories about it, so
Well,
we didn't.
I got to thinking. My dad used to tell me a lot of stuff. A lot of things that happened to him and stuff. And he was telling me one time that it wasn't him. Now, don't get me wrong, it wasn't him, and it wasn't you. Well, anyway, he was telling me this story about.
That's a disclaimer right there.
Yeah,
If I ever
yeah.
heard
He
of
said
one.
that friend of his, the way he put it, and one of his girlfriends had, been riding around and drinking a little bit, and
Well, it definitely wasn't me.
couldn't have been her. And they started getting a little romantic, and this was back when a different time that you just had to find you a place, in the car or whatever. But
people.
yeah, and so they was riding around, and finally the guy says, "Well, listen, we'll go out to the cemetery. Ain't nobody goes through there." She said, "All right." So they went to the cemetery out there. Yeah, I'm parking in the
I
cemetery,
wouldn't
and
do that. Ghost is watching you.
yeah, and I guess the car was small or something. But anyway, they got out of the car and they said, we gonna go do our thing, out in the graveyard somewhere. And yeah, apparently she got, right on, one of them in-ground markers, not one of the headstone, but one of them in-ground
that's-
markers. I guess they
I don't
got
wanna hear
right on
nothing
top of
about
that thing
crazy.
and
Nothing.
went at it, and but anyway, the next morning,
Grossed.
the girl calls the guy and says, "Hey, I'm hurting. We gotta, you take me to the doctor. I gotta do something." He says, "Well, what's wrong?" She, "Oh, my back's killing me. You got to come take me to the doctor." And he says,
God.
"Well, all right, I'll be there in just a minute." And so he goes and gets her, and I guess he takes her to the doctor, and they go in the doctor's office, and the doctor says, what's wrong?" She, "My back's killing me." He said, "Well, dang, take your clothes off. Let me look at it." And
That was the first thing?
yeah, the first thing.
Damn, doctors back then, they were just like, yeah, take
Oh,
your
they
clothes
got
off.
to-
Don't
they
beat
got
around
to
the
the
bush.
business.
Don't
Take 'em
beat
off.
around the
This is a
bush.
different
They were on the
Get
hourly
them
rate.
clothes
Good
off and
Lord.
let's see what's going on.
So he tells her, "Take your clothes off, see what's wrong." So she did. She disrobed and, well, turn around. And she turned around. And doctor looked at her and said, "How old are you?" She said, "Well, I'm 28. "Why?" "Well, your ass says you died in 1964.
I mean,
That's what my dad told me. I don't
doubt that.
Well,
I don't
no.
doubt that. Well, back in the day,
different
man,
times.
Yeah, that's gross. Ghost gross.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, man. I don't like getting near cemeteries, at night
Yeah.
during, but especially,
Why not?
October.
if you walk on. Well,
You afraid
because-
of a cemetery?
No, because you walk up on somebody like that.
Oh,
like that's what I'm thinking.
well,
Like,
yeah,
you
you're
got some
right.
damn deviants out there doing that. I don't give a shit about dead people. They settled.
Yeah.
They good. But
Yeah. I think our mausoleum should have 24/7 lights and air conditioning.
well, it's like a
Let me get
24/7
motion
storage.
lights.
Yeah. Probably motion lights. It'll cut down on the power and also alert us if,
If somebody moves.
Yep.
Somebody tries to get out.
Yeah. Yeah.
The mausoleum is coming on how?
It's coming along.
Here we go.
Still trying to find just that right piece of property.
What about the sproutable fence?
It's kind of on pause right now. I've been whale pumping.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah, we figured out last week that elephants. What did we figure out?
That elephants don't lay eggs.
Elephants don't lay eggs. Yeah, you weren't here for that. So
we figured that out. didn't we?
Yeah, we nailed that one.
Hey,
all right. So new segment we're going to try is answer the internet. Everyone's familiar with, I believe,
The internet.
Barstool Sports came up with this, and basically, it's a question that's been posed by the internet, and a lot of people have went through. Some famous people went through and answered these questions. We're going to take our turn and answer the internet.
These famous people.
Yeah.
He's famous.
Dad, you want to give us the first one?
Shoot, yeah. The first one is, would you bite a live gerbil's head off for $5,000?
yep.
Or would you take care of it, feed it, and have it as your pet, and then bite its head off for $10,000?
I would feed it, take care of it for $10,000. Alex.
How long have you got to feed it and take care of it? I mean, for a day?
Well, that's the real question. Because
think
if
you
I
gotta
form
raise
an
it.
emotional bond with it, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if you got to do
that's
it
a
for
question.
5 years or 3 years or something.
Let's call it 3 months.
Well, I'm going to answer it the best way I can. If you got one right now and pay me $500, I'll bite his head off right now.
You do it for $500.
Oh, wow.
$500 right now.
Good
wow.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bringing a gerbil next week.
Yeah.
How many gerbils you got?
Yeah. Yeah. PetSmart's got about 6,000 of them. So
We got plenty of gerbils. How many $500 bills do you have? Is the real question.
I would hold out for the 10,000 because I'm not going to form an emotional bond with a gerbil. I'm not a damn psychopath.
No, dude. No, I couldn't do it. I'd do the 5,000 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably go ahead and just get it over with and be done with it. And I have to fool with taking care of the cleaning its poop up and feeding it. And
I would only do that if the supplies are provided. I'm not buying it down.
Because then I was going to say, then how much do you know?
Yeah.
So the
$200
consensus
worth of
is
supplies.
$5,000, just
Yeah.
bite his head off.
Yeah, I
Makes
would
sense
think
to
so.
me.
Yeah.
I would think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Where do we get
5,000.
this $5,000 at? Anybody know?
Someone's going to give it to us when they give us a gerbil.
Right.
yeah,
When
the
we buy it.
Barstool guy,
Yeah.
Ship us the.
he's got a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of money. Earl, you want to
Dave.
give us the next
All right,
one?
let's go here. We'll just take the top card here and let's see what we got. I'm like Maurice. I got to put my spectacles on here. All right. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
So we got 100
Duck-sized horses.
foot tall horses or 2 foot tall horses.
Shetland
Or-
ponies, essentially.
one horse-sized duck.
That's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
I'll take him 100 little bitty ducks. Little horses.
No, I'd take one
You
horse-sized
take that one big horse-sized duck. You know how big a duck that'd be, Earl?
Yeah, but a duck can't fight.
Yeah, I was going to say that
How
the
you
most
know?
disturbing part of that.
Hell, I've been beaten up by a duck. I know they can't fight.
They don't have good technique.
No, they
Yeah.
don't. Well, they got wings and they can't do nothing
They
with
can't
those.
throw a dang right hook at your ass.
Initially, I thought the way Dad thought, but now that I'm picturing it in my mind, I take that one big duck.
You could walk through them 100 ducks or 100 horse duck-sized
Yeah, but
horses
they
and.
gonna be kicking at your ankles. and
Well, I'm
stuff.
gonna be kicking them.
Well,
I'm
that's-
like him. I could put 140 yards. I know.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that's the
Yeah,
thing.
but there's
What type
100
of
of
duck
them.
are we
Well,
talking
I'm gonna have
about?
to take my time.
Like we're talking about goose size, like because a duck is small, right?
Yeah.
a duck is normally like
Like the size of football.
That's a
like
good point.
small.
Yeah.
You know, so
I was thinking goose. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
no. I think probably
We're talking foot tall horses.
Yeah, I would
Whoa. Is that the question? One giant
duck.
duck or 100 small horses?
Yes.
Horses.
Yeah,
Give me the
you'd-
horses.
yeah, you'd take horses. I knew you'd
Oh, I
take
got
the
a gun
horses.
at home. I take them all out in about 20 minutes.
I think this is gonna be mino a ducko.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got to. This is only fists.
So let me get
this
this
is
right.
body and
You for
feet.
the big duck,
fight.
Yeah, I'd take.
and
that
we
big
all
duck
for the
though.
little horses.
I don't know. I think I'd take the big duck too.
You take the big
I take
duck.
the big duck too. I've always wanted to like beat up a duck, but they're small. You know, so I felt, obviously
Now,
you
bad
can't
about
just
that they'd
beat
be
up a
on more
regular
equal
duck.
terms, you
Yeah, and it's like, okay, you had a fair
So-
chance.
so-
You're as
Ring
big
its
as
neck
me
and you're done. I mean,
So you less afraid
of a big
of
duck.
a big duck than little bitty horses. You
It
afraid
has
they
nothing-
gonna step on your toes?
No, it has nothing to do with fear. is me wanting to choke out a horse-sized duck.
Oh, well.
If I could put a horse-sized duck in a triangle choke, my God, my life would be made. Yeah. Like, are you kidding me?
That's a good point. I
would pick a duck.
I want to do whichever one hurts the most horses.
Yep.
So that's what I'm doing. I hate them.
You're doing the horses.
I hate horses, dude. I hate them. Hell, I'd try to ride one of them.
What'd be bad though if this duck beat your ass?
Yeah.
Well, also you could probably try to strap your feet on to the back of the horses and try to get them to ride you around first.
And I got 100 of them, so it don't matter how many I crush.
Yeah. And you got to fight them anyway. So I mean, you kill them. Man, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So
Split
I guess
decision on that
the
one.
deal
We're
is
split on that one.
one big duck, 100 little horses.
One big duck.
One big duck, 100 little horses.
We split on that one.
Yep.
Split up on that one.
All right, let me give us the next one. If you could pick a fake name, what would it be?
Oh, I already have one.
Okay.
God, I start saying, what do you mean? It's called an alias. Have you thought about that?
Yeah.
A lot of people at the restaurants in Westminster know me by Abdul.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
Now, I'll give you a little history on how Abdul come about.
Good.
We had some training
Yes.
down in Clemson. This was back when, y'all may not remember this, when Oliver North was going through his deal.
They wasn't born yet.
Well,
The actor.
no.
Is that the fellow who played the butler on Dark Knight?
Never mind.
So you're the Abdul?
Yeah, I am
Abdul.
Abdul.
Okay.
Abdul.
I'd have one of these fancy names like Henry Buckmaster or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Well, he's almost our governor.
Who?
He might
That's
well
almost
be.
our governor. Henry Buckmaster.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be a good
Another
name, man.
indictment
Good
of our
Henry.
education system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about y'all?
To be honest with you, I don't know. I haven't thought about too many fake names.
Yeah.
Well, now you had to have a fake name at one time.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
I had many of fake names. I've been.
You just didn't think about them.
Samson. That was
Samson, there
a
you
character.
go, that's it.
But I don't know. I feel like I would pick a funnier name than that. You know, like in Spanish class in high school, I was Julio Cesar, like the boxer. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I could pick a lot of those. I'd probably pick Julio Cesar.
I have two in mind. One that I use frequently, Clifton Revis. Is just an alias that I sometimes use if I need it. But if I was going to pick a new name, like a fake name to go with, and be known, like a witness protection name, I'd pick one that made people think I was like wealthy. Like the Rockefellers.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'd be like Dusty Rockefeller.
Oh yeah, one that doesn't fit with it.
Yeah. Wasn't he the richest man in America, Dusty Rockefeller?
I don't think it was Dusty.
I thought it was Bill Gates, but
But the Rockefeller family was.
Yeah, you could do something like that.
yeah, that's a wealthy family. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about that.
Yeah,
I thought Dusty was the richest one.
Well, no, at one time I think he might have been, but it wasn't Dusty.
I'd be
Nelson.
I don't know anybody
Yeah.
rich named Dusty other than
Dusty Baker.
Rhodes.
Dusty
who?
Baker.
Baker. Oh.
Tammy
Bas-
Faye's husband.
No,
Yeah.
he played baseball.
Oh. Yeah, I'd be Dusty whatever I said. Rockefeller. Dusty Rockefeller. Yeah.
That'd be good.
You got one?
No, that's it.
No,
Yeah.
you got a card.
No. I don't. No. All right, let's see. Would you rather be bald by age 20? Already close. Or 5'3" with a full head of hair?
Bald.
No question.
I've already
Bald.
embraced bald. Yeah, no,
Bald.
that's not even this one.
We all got practice already.
Has
Yeah,
anybody
this is-
seen this
I
show?
think we
Yeah,
answered
I
that
think-
question on the dang camera here.
Yeah, this one was
I went
too
and got
easy.
me a little aerodynamic trim yesterday.
If I never made it past 5'3", I never would have made it past however I was old when I stopped growing.
Yeah, like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
12.
12.
Yeah, if I was
10.
5'3" at 12 years old, and I got to about 22 and was still 5'3", you could go ahead and print my damn marker on the ground that year, because I'm not doing that. I'm not rolling around being short my whole damn life.
Nah. Well, once you've had a taste of the tall life, you ain't going back to the short life.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm worried about
And
shrinking.
see, that's why people don't live to be 150.
That's right.
See, God might know. He might, you are much. Once you start shrinking, nobody wants to go back to shrinking. So let
Stops
you,
about right there.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
You might let you shrink a little bit. Nah, that's far enough.
Get much smaller than
Sadness
that.
just takes over your heart. Your heart ain't working too good no more. So, well, he's sad all the time. I'm getting smaller.
Yeah, heart attacked me.
Yeah. Dad, you got another one?
Yes, I do. If you trained your son from birth to his 21st birthday to fight a gorilla, would he stand a chance?
Well, let's just see.
That's a question for you guys.
Just saying.
Yeah. Do you think what?
Now, if we had training, you had to train us from, it's like Khabib.
Earl's already saying no.
Yeah, it's like Khabib with the bear. He was 3 years old wrestling a bear.
Yeah.
So I feel like if we wrestled, like a small monkey
Yeah.
at like 2.5.
Started there.
And then worked up to like orangutan at 10.
Yeah.
And then at 15, you start getting into the gorilla game.
Oh yeah.
You start sparring
Small
with gorillas. And then by 21, you might have a chance. It depends on I think it depends on what the gorilla looks like, really.
Yeah.
Y'all would
how
have had a
aggressive
chance
he is.
because y'all bigger fellers.
Yeah.
But the thing we don't know, this gorilla, is it one of them shaved ass gorillas? That's
Yeah.
what we don't know.
Well,
See,
those are the
one of those they pissed off already.
Right.
Yeah, well,
So-
those are the what are the unsettled ones?
Unclean.
Yeah,
And they don't see. They don't play by no rules.
No.
Mm-hmm.
They stronger than a damn gorilla. Duh.
Yeah.
And they'll throw their own poop
Oh
at you.
yeah.
Yeah.
they'll
I
go
mean,
well, that's a
slinging shit.
distraction.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Poop spray.
You ain't gonna stand a chance against no gorilla. That's just
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Let's cut that off right there.
Yeah, I
that's
think-
done.
Yeah, I think.
R.I.P. to that little monkey over in Greenville, the zoo, who died.
Yeah.
He died this week. I saw it on the news. He was 47 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
And I
to him.
thought,
He had a good
what the
life.
fuck? They should have killed you a long time ago.
47?
47 year.
My God.
What is he doing? He's
Well,
swinging around.
Yeah, I would have wanted to die way sooner
Eating
than that if I was a
nanners,
monkey.
Yeah, I mean, is that all he does all day? He just sits there like we're doing, just eating bananas? And that's Selma, the monkey. What's he doing? He looks old and sad. Well, he is. He's 47.
He's 47, and he is sad. This
Y'all
is
hadn't
all
put
he
him
does.
down yet? There should be like a window of time at the zoo where they're like, hey, he's almost 17. We got to cut him down. you
Yeah,
know?
we gotta go ahead and get
What is
send
it
him
called
to
when they
heaven.
put someone down gracefully?
I don't know.
Euphemism.
Yeah.
Euphemism.
Earl, you got another one?
Oh God Almighty. Okay. Do you think you could beat? God, why are these all the same? Do you think you could beat any creature on Earth if you had 2 samurai swords? Any creature on Earth?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No.
I
The
feel
question
like I would give
is-
it a good try.
Yeah, the question
That-
really
no,
is.
No, it doesn't say anything about effort. It says, could you
Could
beat?
you?
Could you beat?
Realistically,
What
no.
you gonna do with that big old 210-pound ton whale?
That's the exact animal I went to.
Yeah.
I'm going to elephant. Elephant beat you, stomp your ass in the ground while you trying to damn draw back and swing.
Well, see, what I would
He's
do
hit
is
you
I
with
would
that
fool
trunk,
him.
knock
Yeah.
your ass down, then he's going
And they
to
gonna
stand
stomp
on
on
your
you.
head
Yeah.
and squish all the little cubicles out of your head.
Well, there ain't much up there, so
Yeah,
it won't be a big
take
mess.
long. He'll be done in a few minutes.
I went to whale, and I thought, well, I'm just going to challenge him to a ground fight, and then let him
Yeah.
die out.
Yeah.
But then I thought, when Earl said elephant, I thought, I'm going to cut his trunk off, quick. He's going to be freaking out because of that, and then I'm going to look on my phone real fast to figure out where their heart is. And I'm just going to stab him in the heart, because he's going to be losing his shit over his trunk.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll give me a couple minutes to figure out where an elephant's heart is. Stab him in the heart.
There you
Be
go.
done with it.
I'll be at damn Los Amigos eating chips by the time they find him. So he went to whale and said no. He went to elephant and said no. I'll kill anything I have to.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like I could kill anything with 2 sharp samurai swords. Depend on what kind of samurai swords they were.
Yeah,
If they
we're
were
not talking
real
about-
samurai swords.
We're not talking about the ones from
we're
our
talking
damn grandpa's
Smoky Mountain.
trunk.
Yeah, we're talking
No.
Smoky Mountain. Buy a samurai sword.
No. We're talking
Real
about
samurai swords.
handed down from generations of Chinese people.
Yes.
And it's also got, to me, it's got a lot to do with how the
Japanese.
fight is presented and organized. In other
Well,
words, you just take like a big old line, about 500-pound line. If y'all start 50 yards apart and you're standing there with your 2 swords and he's 50 yards over, and you say, all right, charge, and you both go running at each other, that line's going to tear your ass up before you can even swing one.
But on the other hand, like you said, if you're gonna go with this whale, you're gonna challenge to a ground fight. So he's gonna be on the ground. So ain't nothing he can do except roll.
You just
So
got.
you got a pretty good chance.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I feel
But
like
talking
even with
him
the line,
out
you
of getting
could
out of the
run with,
ocean
one
for a
straight
ground
out,
fight's
and
gonna
then
be different.
You'd have the other one ready to chop. You know.
I got it. Here we go. Earl set a line, and we're 50 feet away, and we're charging.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fool him. Lions are dumb. They're like big cats.
Yeah.
When we get close enough, I'm gonna act like I'm gonna jump, and that's gonna make him jump.
Yeah.
And when he jumps, I'm gonna kneel down, tuck my head, stab him in the heart. As he goes flying over me, right in his heart.
Kebab.
Oh, they ain't one problem with
Fire
that.
my ass at Los
All right,
Amigos.
when he jumps,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna have enough time to get your phone out and say, "Where's the lion's heart at?" So
yeah.
That one I'm just gonna bank on. I'm
Yeah,
either gonna
go
do
for
one or
straight
two
chest
things.
on that one.
I'm either gonna if he's fast, and he'll be fast. If he's really fast, I'm gonna wait till he jumps, and I'm gonna stab him in the mouth, in the throat, like just pitch one toward his throat hole.
Because you got two. You got one thrower if you had to.
Then and if that one doesn't work, then I'm quickly gonna kneel down, stab him in the heart.
Quickly.
Yeah. So I've already killed a damn elephant, a whale, and a lion, and I'm eating chips.
Yeah, I'm at the.
You know, and y'all are still trying to figure out, you know,
where's ours at?
Where's ours
Yeah.
at?
that's all I'm saying. I have full confidence in my samurai sword.
You
game.
think you can handle it?
So in other
yeah.
words, do you think with two samurai swords?
No.
No, I don't think so either. But you do,
Oh, I'm in it.
and you do.
Yeah.
I think I got enough fight in me.
That's
He
the
just-
difference between youth and exuberance
That's
and
right.
age and experience.
That's exactly
We
right.
know better.
Yeah.
They still think they can whip anything on the planet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, name another one. I'll tell you how.
Well, I mean,
kill
if I had
it.
a sword, I have
Two
a
of 'em.
sword.
Two of 'em.
Two swords.
Yeah. Oh, I would. Yeah.
You gonna?
Yeah. Wouldn't stand a chance, dude. Not a chance. What 3 items that can fit in a fanny pack would you choose to bring with you to a desert island or a deserted island? Is it like the bar at Golden Corral?
No.
Deserted,
We're talking sandy.
Okay.
Not like banana split.
non-inhabitable.
Yeah.
In a fanny pack, dude. A lighter,
Smart.
a knife,
Smart.
and a cell phone to call somebody to come get me.
Yeah. For help.
Cell phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking.
That's pretty good. I'm thinking the same thing with the lighter because you got to have fire.
I was thinking like to roll up some exotic leaves and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean it would make the time go by a lot faster.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Knowing my luck, I'd roll up poison ivy day one, fuck myself over.
Yeah, get poison ivy in your lungs. I mean, my God.
Yeah.
A lighter, probably like a screwdriver, just in case.
In case you had to work on something.
Yeah, you never know. Also could be used as a knife.
Okay.
A flathead.
Yeah.
Flathead.
I just pick a knife.
Yeah, maybe a knife. But I don't want to do the same things as you.
Good point. Good
So
call.
we can't do the same things. You got to be different.
Sorry, I already took the good ones.
Yeah, you took all the good ones. I'm thinking.
Especially that cell phone with no service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe
I didn't bank on that.
I don't know. Skip me. Come back to me.
I thought mine was really good until you said I'm not going to have any service, and then I thought, damn, this was dumb.
Yeah. If you're out on a
You just
deserted
wasted
island,
one of
you
your
ain't got no
items.
service.
At least I got a knife and a lighter.
Well, what I
also
got
you
in
have the
there is
fanny
I got a rolled up inner tube and 2 samurai swords.
Okay.
So
Well, you can't fit that in a fanny pack.
No.
can't.
No. Samurai swords, you could fit a rolled up inner tube, but no, not samurai.
You could
swords.
fit like a switchblade or like
Yeah.
a good knife.
You could fit like some
All right,
fold up
all right,
nunchucks.
you got me into I guess a inner tube, my switchblade, and I don't need no phone lighter. So
What is the inner tube for? Is it just one inner tube, or is it like a float?
no, it's just one inner tube.
Is it like a fix-a-flat inner tube, like for a lawnmower tire?
No, a big one like a truck tire.
Oh,
But I don't know how I'm gonna get blown up. But I guess I cut
you
that.
got some air.
Cut the valve out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some.
Then you're not going to have an inner tube anymore.
Yeah, good point.
Well, but I got to see. That's what I wanted to bring my samurai sword for.
so
So
far,
can't take it, won't fit.
we don't have really great ideas. I
Yeah,
feel
so
like
far, you're
No.
dead, and you're dead in
Yeah.
a few weeks.
Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, I thought
you have
about
one more
it.
item. Yeah.
I'm thinking a bottle of water.
Okay.
One bottle of water.
It's only all
all
you
you
can
can
fit in a
fit.
panty pack. Yeah.
And it's one item, so you can only take one.
Yeah.
So in
At
other words,
least that
you're
would-
going to prolong your death by a week.
Yes,
Oh,
by
okay,
about a
okay.
week. That's my logic behind it.
Now listen. He's been there and done this.
Yeah.
Right. So you're all correct with the lighter. You got to have fire. But you could substitute that with flint.
Okay.
I think the flint might last you longer.
Yep. And if you
I
get
mean,
it
you
wet,
know,
the
if
lighter.
you're smart, you'll try to keep some sort of fire going 24/7, and
Yep.
you don't need the flint or the lighter that often. But the flint would probably last you a whole lot longer.
It wouldn't us because we don't know how to use it.
No.
Yeah, what's a flint also?
Well, again, you're dead and you're dead. And you're dead.
Yeah.
A live female chicken.
Okay.
Okay.
See, I'm gonna have me an egg sandwich every day. Well,
There you go.
an egg.
Without the bread.
Well,
Hold the
also
bread.
maybe
Give
you
me an egg
take
sandwich. Hold the bread.
maybe you take the fertilized egg because it fits in the fanny pack better, and
Yep.
you birth the chicken there.
Well, that birthing part. I just soon go with the chicken already birthed.
You got to
go.
sit on it, I think, for a while.
Yeah.
See,
You
it
know.
may take a year
Yeah,
before
that's-
that little chicken starts laying eggs, and you're gonna be starved to death by then. You
Yeah.
2 weeks.
You're right. You're right.
So you got
Smart.
a flint and a chicken so far.
Flint and a chicken. Let's see, what would be the third item that I would need? I don't know, I have to think on that third item just a minute here.
We wouldn't be grilled onions, would it?
Hell no.
bowl full of
Well,
grilled
well,
onions.
while Earl pontificates on that last one, you got one more?
Yep, I got one more. Which fictional character would you love to beat the shit out of? Now it's got to be fictional. Got to be fictional. I like how they worded that too. They fool you with the love first.
Yeah.
Love to beat the shit out of.
Stephen Hawking.
Real.
Oh, is he real?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I thought he was.
Cartoon.
No.
I thought for the longest time I thought he was the Mighty Little Toaster. I'm gonna be honest with you. The whole movie about him.
Fictional character.
Fictional means non-existent, only
Yeah.
in your imagination.
Okay.
Hmm.
But would it be? What's your motivation? Would it be to say, I want to beat the shit out of this character because I don't like this character?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Or would
I think
it be to
that's
say, hey, I beat up Superman. I'm
Oh,
now
yeah,
the
good
baddest
point.
man in the world. So what's your motivation for beating them up? Would be,
Good point.
Yeah, the clout thing's
Depending
not a
on
big
who
thing
I
for me
pick.
though.
Yeah.
I mean, for the
Mine would
prestige,
be
it would be Superman. Obviously, you'd want to beat him up.
right.
Yeah.
But for a fictional character that you just despise and hate,
Yeah.
could be
Mine would probably be because I just don't like them, and it would probably be shit.
I know mine.
Who is it?
Mine would be the fella who dropped them cats off in the Aristocats. Dude, I beat the shit out of that guy. Dude.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't just leave your basket full of bought cats,
Yeah.
because you bumped them off your damn moped when you was driving.
Yeah.
So, dude, I would go find that fella and beat his ass.
Yep. That's a good
That's
one.
mine.
That's a
Mine
good
would
one.
be that. You remember that big chicken? He says, I tell you. I say,
Foghorn
I say,
That'd be
Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah.
I'd beat shit out of him.
And you
Yeah.
could probably beat the stutter out of him, too.
Probably. Yeah.
I'm just saying. do him some good, too.
Just
Earl,
helping
you
him
got one?
out.
Let's see, a fictional character. Oh, me?
You ain't pissed at Barney Rubble or anything, are you?
No, but Barney, he wasn't hitting on me. That wouldn't be too much of an accomplishment.
Mm.
Now, Fred, on the other hand, Fred's a pretty good sized fella.
How big of a fella are
Yeah,
you?
how big a fella are you? I don't know. I'd have to ponder on that in a while.
I would.
I'm not into fictional characters too much, so
I would beat the shit out of Home Alone's dad.
Mm-hmm. Kevin's dad.
Yeah, I was gonna say his parents, but even in a imaginary fight, I probably still wouldn't hit a lady hard. But
Or
I would beat the shit out of his dad because you left your son home alone 3 times, and they got it on film.
Yeah. Why hasn't anybody called, somebody?
Yeah,
The police, child services, something.
It'd come down to, it'd be a coin toss. It'd come down to him or the guy who was pretending to be the creeper on Scooby-Doo.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were just going to the damn malt shop to have some milkshakes.
Yeah.
He fucked up their whole night.
Yeah. Oh, well, now that I think about it, I kind of would like to beat up that fat ass from Toy Story.
Yeah.
That sold all the toys. My God, dude, I'd love to beat
Yeah.
that guy's ass.
Yeah.
It's a toss up between him and the cat guy.
Yeah. Or who was not shoot. Who was the guy on Happy Days?
Fonzie.
No. The other one.
That's why I told y'all about this.
That's Ron Howard.
No, not him, the other one.
The guy who directed
Yeah.
Transformers?
Yep. Same
Did
guy.
we talk about this last week?
We did.
You know, that I can't stand Andy Griffith anymore.
Yeah.
You know, because, I mean, what kind of person is Andy Griffith?
Give away his son.
I mean, yeah, he gave away Opie
How could you do
to
that?
the Cunninghams.
Yeah.
And didn't think a thing about it, apparently.
But who was the other guy that everybody hated?
Ralph Mouth.
Yeah, I'd beat his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Always coming in there talking shit or whatever he was doing. I don't even remember him, but I remembered I don't like him. Probably because he had red hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have anything against people with red hair,
But that guy.
except that one.
That guy.
Mm-hmm. That guy and Ginger Billy. Fuck that guy. God almighty. The most unfunny sumbitch I've ever seen.
I hadn't even seen him.
Yeah, you have. He's the guy with the ginger beard on Instagram talking about, I tell you what, I'm going to beat his ass. Yeah, why don't you and Catfish Cooley go have a fucking baby and shut the fuck up?